Although China has disappointed expectations this year, Chinese data showed that industrial production grew more than expected in November this year, and so it indicates that some aspects of the economy were recovering. Also, Powell announced that they're done raising interest rates, and now markets and people actually are speculate over when exactly the central bank will cut rates. There's a high chance that the Fed will reduce interest rate by 25 basis points in March 2024. So what's next for commodities after dovish policy of Fed? We need to know that the Fed will stop this policy if market be resilient, especially in inflation and with the labor market. So they would delay cut rates if market is resilient. And now, when the Fed will, reduce interest rate, certainly it can stimulate growth globally and demand. So it works in favor of commodities. And but for this year, on year basis, commodities were unchanged. They are unchanged, even oil prices, despite this fact of selling off aggressively for the whole year, they are unchanged. While we know that how commodities are sensitive to economic data, to, for instance, high interest rate that we observed this year, or China faced, and we saw that China faced a downward spiral in the real estate, which is the most commodity consuming industry in the world. But we didn't see much fluctuation in commodities. Commodities actually are very cyclical. There's two cycles in commodities: business cycles and another one is commodities super cycles. Business cycles impact on all asset classes, but commodities super cycles, actually they occur when there's a structurally imbalance there's whether deficit or surplus in certain commodities. And we see that business cycle is ending, and for the next year, professional analysts are expecting super cycle for commodities. And this pivot, dovish policy of Fed is highly bullish for commodities, and transition to clean energy for China and completing projects for the real estates are another, stimulus for commodities. Thank you.